Why she wants the tall guy. Before we start, check Diva the low maintenance link in the top right corner to get the premium masterclass on fractionation, seduction and pickup lines for free via email. This question is on a lot of guys' minds. Why do girls like tall guys? If you've always wondered why, here are some reasons we're drawn to height. Firstly, not all girls like tall guys. There are girls out there who really don't care how tall someone is at all. However, it's a pretty common knowledge that girls typically go for taller men. But why do girls like tall guys? What about that specific feature makes them attractive? You've probably seen memes all over the place highlighting the fact that girls prefer guys on dating sites and apps who list their height as being 6 foot or over. Even though this might seem a little ridiculous, there is an allure to guys who are on the taller side. You should never base your attraction on a single trait. As much as girls like men who are on the taller side, it's never the only characteristic they like. There are plenty more to the guys they choose to date. It just so happens tall guys are a specific type that women like. But that also means you shouldn't determine who you date based on a single feature. If you like short girls, you shouldn't automatically rule out girls who are above average height. Doing this is shallow, and it severely limits the people you can actually date. And you never know. Someone who's not your typical type might be really good for you. Why do girls like tall guys? If you've always wondered why girls seem to be drawn toward guys who are taller than them, we have some answers. This is why the majority of women like to date men who are at least a little bit taller than they are. 1. It seems more masculine. This is obviously false, but it's a reason women tend to prefer tall guys. A lot of girls look at a tall guy and think he's more masculine. The taller the guy, the manlier he is. Thoughts how it seems, and thoughts usually just a first impression women get. But girls who like really manly guys will be more likely to go for the taller man she sees. They equate their manliness with their height, and it's why they like taller guys. 2. It makes them feel safe. Dating a taller guy makes girls feel super safe. If a guy is tall, he's thought to be more able to protect a woman. He seems stronger and can wrap the girl in his arms and keep her safe. This is desirable for women from an evolutionary standpoint, basically. Women always chose men who could protect the family and provide. Taller men did that job best, and so women have evolved to find them more attractive. 3. It makes them feel feminine. Most women just want to feel girly. By dating a tall guy, that feeling is accomplished. When we can feel petite, we feel more feminine. The more womanly we feel, the more confident we are, for the most part. This isn't true for all women, but it's definitely a reason many look to date guys who are on the taller side. If you're relatively short and want to make a woman feel this way, giving her compliments that make her feel sexy and feminine can work just as well. For the media has kind of drilled it into their heads. Whenever you watch movies or see couples on TV or in a magazine, the guy is always taller. The only exception to this is when models pose with guys. And this is still misleading, because the typical female model is as tall as the average height for men. The point is that girls have always been taught that guys who are taller are better. We even are taught to desire guys who are tall enough to kiss our foreheads when we were little. It's ingrained in our brains from society. 5. Taller guys seem more confident. This isn't always true, but guys who are on the shorter end tend to have self-esteem issues because they are not as tall. Since they know girls usually like taller guys, they feel bad about themselves. Obviously, this isn't true for all. Some short guys are super confident. The main idea here is that girls like confident men, and when guys are taller, they tend to be a bit more self-confident. 6. It's hardwired into their DNA. This is for the same reasons guys like hips, big eyes, and a youthful appearance on women. WEVE evolved to prefer guys who are on the taller side, as it shows they're more capable of providing. Obviously, this doesn't mean anything now. But it's the way WEVE evolved. Back in the day, taller men were typically stronger. And the stronger they were, The more food they could bring home and the better they could provide and protect their family. 7. They seem more powerful. We're all attracted to power. By physically looking up to a guy, he seems like he holds more authority. This probably isn't something we notice consciously, but it does make a difference. When someone has a powerful position or seems in charge, it's more attractive. We're naturally drawn to these types of people because they are often more confident, too. Anyone who seems powerful is desirable by women in most cases. It just so happens tall men seem more authoritative. 8. They like being able to wear heels. Again, this isn't everyone. Some girls don't even like heels, and for them, this doesn't matter. But for those girls who are already a little taller and love heels, they'll want to date taller guys. This is mostly just because girls don't want to be taller than their boyfriends. For many of the above reasons, girls want to feel shorter and smaller. And if they can also feel small while wearing heels, they prefer that over much else. So why do girls like tall guys? Ultimately, it's not necessarily true that women like guys who are tall as an average. Instead, they like guys who are a little taller than them, have confidence, and make them feel safe and secure. I am pretty sure you have followed the lines of pickup artists etc. in the past. And these lines sometimes might work, but more often they won't. You know why? You don't feel authentic while telling them. And women can literally smell this. So the biggest disadvantage of our regular lines and tricks is, they don't make women obsessed and literally enslave them in a positive way. But no problem, if you want to learn how to become a high-status man that naturally says the right things and use the deadliest pickup line in an authentic way to make the women obsessed for you, just click the link at the end of the video, put in your email, and Jason will send you the masterclass video for free. Don't know how long it will be available,